Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Storytime with Chase. Today, we will be reading a very fun story that is based off of my dog, and his name is Hank. He is a black lab mix, and he is a little bit of a scaredy cat. But I wanted to dedicate today's book to my 3-year-old nephew who absolutely loves animals. So if you love animals and specifically dogs too, I hope you enjoy this really fun story with us. So let's get started. This is The Adventures of Hank by Chayce Floyd. There once was a pup named Hank. He was a sleepy guy who lived in a quiet neighborhood. Now, Hank's pretty old, so he sleeps most of the day, and you might be able to hear him snore in the back of this video. But he was scared of everything. Any little thing would terrify Hank when he goes outside, even when he's inside too. When Hank went on walks, I promise he doesn't walk alone. He'd growl at leaves that were blowing in the wind. Urgh! That's what he sounds like. He would shudder at the squirrels running by. He didn't chase them like normal dogs did. And he would hide his eyes from other dogs. He was too scared to even play with them. Hank knew that it was silly to be scared of the other dogs because they went on walks all the time and they didn't cower in fear like he did. You could see him hiding behind the bushes in this picture. But he just couldn't help it. That was the way he was. Hank's popping out of the bushes here, but he's still a little scared. Because when he came home at the end of the day, he was the bravest pup in all the land. He would tell himself, "You are brave." And he would put on his cape at home, and he would know that he was ready to protect his family from anything. He would protect his family from anything, especially the vacuum cleaner. Here he is, sniffing and chomping at it. And the mop, also jumping around, splashing water everywhere. Because he was safe in his home, with his pals and his blankets, and he knew nothing could get him. And that's how he liked it. At home, safe and sound, in his bed with his toys nearby and his best friends right next to him. And that is the end of our story. I would love to hear if any of you also have dogs that you can relate to, or are your dogs brave all the time? Do they love to play, or do they love to sleep? Do they eat the leaves? Do they chomp at the wind? Or do they cower like Hank? Hopefully one day we can make Hank brave enough, but for today, he's okay sleeping in his bed with his blanket by his side. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's story.